My take on the homogenization of programmatic and media in general in automation is that it could potentially take us to a place where brands are neutralizing one another. And so the real future is in how we build tech stacks, how we build programs, how we build the ingredients for getting to highly differentiated places, the way that advertising and media was meant to be in the beginning.
And what are some of the risks advertisers run by relying too heavily on the same data sets and LLMs?
One of the places that becomes risky very quickly is in using same data sets. And so imagine, being in a vertical and programmatic, as an example, in particular, which is built for scalability and speed, is relying on the smarts from previous models, from previous experiences. And unless those inputs are more strategic and unless those data sets are unique, you tend to get the same answer a bunch of times. And so very excited about where we're headed with media math at Infillion around really building differentiation into what goes into the queries and what goes into the modeling and what goes into the tech stack.
Speaking of differentiation, do you think that the industry is too focused on speed and scale at the cost of creativity?
Speed and scale has the potential to really stall creativity and also to stall differentiation for brands and businesses, and I think around outcomes in particular. And so while we have built the entire ad industry and the entire media industry and the entire creative industry around differentiation, as we continue to automate these processes, we have to really think about the strategies going back into those components. And when I think about automation, homogeneity in, homogeneity out. And so from that perspective, we really do love to see, and I personally really do love to see strategy on the way in that is thoughtful, differentiated to begin with, and really harks back to where the brand started.
So in what ways can advertisers avoid falling into that trap of AI sameness?
I think there are a few ways where brands can not only fall into the trap of AI sameness, but also actually have a running start at, going the distance, going that mile, is getting away from the trap of speed. It's not about how fast you do something. Obviously, time to market's a big factor. That could be a competitive advantage, but that's not the kind of speed I'm talking about. The kind of speed to avoid is in what's easy and what's already pre-installed for you. And I think that ultimately great results come from the thoughtfulness on the way in, which will get you both the scalability and the differentiation. And that's something that a composable infrastructure will do for you. So it really isn't about the individual ingredients one at a time. It's about how you assemble those. And so we've really been focused on how we give our clients and our advertisers composable stacks and parts of the stack that they can use to build what is uniquely theirs.
What tools are you keeping an eye on these days?
The tools I'm keeping an eye on these days are the ones that really focus on helping me scare up some originality and also thinking about strategically how to optimize each component so that those components are actually my components. And in the end, that package, which is a little bit human and a little bit automation, are the ones that really return the best outcomes. And at the end of the day, that's what our clients are looking for.